Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 29th going to the 4th of June. So let's have a little look together and see what's going on for you guys. For Capricorn, please. Alrighty. One more. I thought something flipped. For Capricorn, please. I have just a very quick message for some of you. Whatever you held back from doing, like maybe it was an opportunity or something that you were gonna do, but then you didn't. For some reason, that's a good thing. Maybe it wasn't the right time, or maybe it wasn't the right thing. I don't know why. Just a random message coming through for some of you, okay? I think you avoided some sort of temptation of some sort. All right, for Capricorn, please. I mean, yeah. There's a very beautiful energy coming through. Okay, what's this about though when I'm saying that? What's this, please? All right. Oh, a lot of people coming through. There's 3 significant people in your life, okay, that may have really hurt you here. All right, Capricorn, let's see. I think there are 3 people in your life who may have triggered this, like, or created this abandonment wound that you may have. But anyway, this could be something recent or something that has accumulated. But I'm going to speak about the little bit of a negative first before we move into the positive, because you do have a lot of great stuff coming through here. It kind of feels like, okay, I'll show you. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming through with the 5 of Swords. Now, 5s do represent necessary changes. So there may have been a situation that has come through that is indicated to you, or is serving to indicate to you that there is something that needs to change. Maybe how we approach certain things, or maybe how we deal with certain things, or maybe just the people that we're surrounded by. Maybe something that was supposed to be some sort of beginning, because very similar to that message we had for you guys, is that there was this new opportunity, or there was something here that you refrained from. And I feel like this kind of ended up kind of not going anywhere. Maybe that was a relationship, Ace of Wands, something that was a little bit passionate, like it kind of felt like a short fuse. All right. Maybe, you know, that one idea that sparked some interest, and then all of a sudden it kind of, someone showed that they were kind of not really worthy to work with, or somebody not worthy to be with or around. Anyways, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. This does indicate that there is some neglect, or maybe an argument happened here that has kind of triggered this 5 of Pentacles energy. It was something very difficult to go through, or maybe you are going through. This could be like rejection of some sort, you know, and that's never easy to deal with. But what I am seeing here is that it is a blessing in disguise, so just pay attention to this. And in particular, when it comes down to certain people in your life, some people are very selfish. Some people only really want to take, and that's just some people in the world. It's not everyone, so just make sure that you're aware of that. I do kind of feel like there was either a false promise or like a false start, you know, something that proposed to be something amazing and it kind of didn't even work out, because you do have no place like home. So when it comes down to people, as you can see, we have that little, like, I don't know what it is really, snail shell. It's very similar to this. There is actually a card in this deck that has that on it, and it is indicating round and round. So to me, it's always about karmic cycles, you know, lessons to be learned in certain situations. And I think a major one here is about protecting your energy for you, Capricorn. I think that's something really important. You guys have a gift, all right? That's something I'm being called to say. But it's also just, you have a very deep light, okay? You have a very, very bright light, not deep, but bright. And Spirit is trying to get you to understand how to protect that. So maybe for some of you, you are kind of tapping into a little bit of your gifts, your intuition. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you are just super connected to your spirituality or to whatever it is that you are connected to. And it feels like maybe people kind of are false around you is the energy I'm picking up on. Like there is no Seven of Swords or anything like that, but there is an energy of people who aren't very serious, people who aren't very stable or responsible or loving. That's the thing that's coming through. Maybe they're passionate, but there's no loving. There's actually 0 cups card here. So maybe people just say things, I don't know. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Something, you've dodged a bullet in some kind. Something didn't work out for a good reason. Okay, and it seems like it's because you were being protected in some way when it comes down to your energy or time or whatever is valuable to you. And another card that has a 5. Okay, so it does have some significance. When it comes down to the oracle cards that you have higher power. So this is really you being able to see the truth in situations. It may not be what people say, but it is what you see in your third eye, in your intuition. So again, you are tapping into this higher power around this time. You are really kind of stabilizing your own roots, by the way. So maybe these are people who don't share the same vision, who don't share the same values. So in this case, you're not really losing anything. It just feels like bad influences or things that would have been a bad influence. So it's really important to have integrity at this time and to not give that up for any kind of short-term win or whatever that is to you. We then have flexible, okay, which is an energy of you are going to get to the goal that you desire. My hand is shaking so much, so sorry. You are going to get to that goal that you desire. This egg, I love when eggs come up in this oracle deck because it does represent the fact that something is going to be brought into your world. It always represents something good. But the flexible, as you can see, is saying that a lot of changes are going on around you. This is divine changes, and I'm getting a lot of emails coming through, which is very good signs, but I will turn it off so that people aren't bothered by it. But this represents big changes going on in your external environment, okay? So there is going to be a lot that we might need to be a bit flexible with. These may not be things that we expected to come up or expected to happen. So just be flexible with it, and that's what the card represents. The goal remains the same. You will still get what it is that you want and desire, but it may not look the way that you thought it would look, okay? But it is going to be better than what you expected, because after the flexible card and after you're a bit lenient with an understanding of the universe and how it works, that all we need to be considerate about is the goal. Sometimes it's taking that first step and doing what you feel guided to do, but when a lot is changing around you, be flexible with it, okay? Because things are clearing the way for what you want to happen, okay? And as eggs go, they need a specific environment. So it kind of feels like something needs to fall apart. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Something needs to not happen that you want it to happen for what you want it to happen. Does that make sense? Anyway, then we have Blessed coming through with that, which is a card for me about dodging a bullet. I always say with this energy, this flow of life is just underneath her, and she's just grown her wings. So these cards come to life with me, which is why how I see the story is she's just grown her wings, but the thing is the rest of her body is still not yet developed, is not yet ready to jump into the deep end. So maybe you thought you were ready for something and it kind of didn't work out and you're wondering why. This is kind of saying that either the thing that we wanted to jump into wasn't the right thing for you, or you're just not quite ready just yet to start something. So there may be a bit of a divine delay or a divine detour here, but it's just so that we can really fully be ready, or for the thing that we want to be ready. Does that make sense? Either way, you are very protected, so don't you worry. I do want to pull out one of these cards though, and I'm going to show you the tarot too, but I should have done this in the beginning. For Capricorn, please. Wow, we love that. You guys have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path, which is beautiful. So that is some happiness coming through for you within this week. Of course, you could be kind of like getting over something that happened that was not very happy for you, but it does feel like you're feeling good about whatever didn't happen, so it's okay. And in fact, it may be the thing that's leading towards this new Ace of Wands for you. So this is good. Sometimes it's relocation, so some of you may be going through that. We did have the 3 of Wands, which is a card of waiting. It is a card of, you put the energy out there, you've manifested something, you've put that frequency into the universe, and you're just waiting for it to come back to you. And in the meantime, we do have this Nine of Pentacles, which is about being in your own energy. It is like a slow moving card, okay? So just be aware of this. It may take a while for something to come through, but you are sitting in this very beautiful energy of being okay with that and trusting in the universe. And then Judgment comes through, which is this readiness for a next chapter. Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles kind of feels like you're completely letting go of something, and you're enjoying your own space, your own time, and whatever it is that you're doing right now until the next thing comes. So, and then we have the Wild card, which is that new beginning, and it's the card that comes after Judgment. So you kind of made space for something, and you're making space for something, so it is coming through for you. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is very good in terms of your financial stability, okay? I would suggest with the Nine of Pentacles, make sure we do have something saved up here. For Capricorn this week, Six of Cups, okay? This could be soulmates coming through. It's the first emotion card coming through. So the Six of Cups can bring in some nostalgia, but let's clarify this. Page of Cups. Some of you could be getting like some sort of message from somebody who you have a lot of care for, or they have a lot of care for you. There's a lot of emotions here. It could be someone from your childhood, by the way, or a family member. Two of Swords and the Magician with the Lovers and Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. All right, if anyone's coming back, they could be making some sort of emotional offer here. All right, the past could, maybe it's just the past and is something that you're thinking about at this time. Two of Swords and the Magician. If someone is coming back from the past, I think it's safe to say that maybe we should just be closed off to this, because the Magician in this context with this just suggests to me that if somebody cheated on you, or you found out they were being manipulative or hiding things from you to manipulate you, you know, this person is still like that. There is an emotional message coming in from this person that might come as a surprise to you. But the Two of Swords and the Magician is saying that you have a choice. Be very wise with this decision, okay? Trust your gut instincts. Again, you are connected at this time, so you're going to know. And this may be what that lesson is, to kind of protect your energy from certain people who have shown you already that they're not to be trusted. Yeah, Six of Wands. This kind of feels like maybe this is part of the lesson that you're learning here. You will be successful with this, okay? Eight of Swords, though. Five of Cups. And a Tower. So, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, the Tower show you. I kind of feel like there is some like fear about moving away from this, or just there is some kind of feeling stuck with this, kind of feeling trapped. Maybe you are just thinking about the past or what happened here and how it ended. Okay, again, that person's mask did kind of fall off here, the Five of Cups and the Tower. This was very disappointing to you. There could still be some triggers of emotion for you, Capricorn. Something was just very unexpected with who, you know, someone turned out to be. Don't allow this, though, to make you feel like you have to accept what they have to say. The Two of Swords and Magician, I kind of feel like you're best to move away from it. Like, I think that there was either an argument with this person, or, you know, Six of Wands comes away from that Five of Wands, which is that conflict. And I think it's kind of leaving that conflict in the past, leaving it in the past and being the bigger person in this, moving away from it with confidence. Because it does feel like this thing does still trigger you at least. Eight of Swords, it gets you in your head. It makes you feel anxious and stuck. Five of Cups, it makes you very upset, disappointed with, you know, the ending of things. This might come as a surprise to you, though. And the Lovers is about a choice, which is very similar to the Two of Swords. You have a choice on whether you engage in this or not, whether you react to it or not. But the Magician is like, it does feel like someone's playing the strings a little bit. So just pay attention to it. It's just a message I'm getting here. Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are doing very well in terms of work, but some of you, I kind of get the instance that you might be passing an exam, or you might be passing something, or you might be getting accepted for something here. I'm also seeing that there could be some travel involved with some work. project here. You have Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. This is good for really kind of conquering your goals. Eight of Pentacles could be in terms of your finances or your skills. Okay, some of you are perfecting a skill. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So in terms of your life in general, things are looking really, really good for you, Capricorn. So don't let this energy kind of weigh you down or become too, exhausting for you. Yeah, Seven of Cups, it might create some confusion. But the Sun is very important here. Because it's speaking about choosing what makes you happy. And if something didn't make you happy, don't go back to it. Even if there is some sort of like emotional connection with that Page of Cups. Someone could be bringing up good times. Okay, but there was a lot of difficult times too. Seven of Cups and the Sun. The Sun is all about truth. And again, Seven of Cups coming through here next to it. It's kind of like you can see past someone's illusions and someone's false mask. The Sun is all about growth, so don't be afraid to remove certain things from your life that create confusion. I think it's choosing happiness. Yeah, Queen of Swords, placing a boundary, not letting someone into that heart space here, being very logical about this and showing strength to put a situation to the end with the Death card here as well. It's transforming yourself too, because it's you really stepping up into this Empress energy. It's seeing things with compassion, but not a compassion where you're giving anything of yourself, which is what that No Place Like Home is really speaking about. It's not giving any of that good energy. It's just being who you are, which is a very loving person, but it's not taking anything from you. So placing a strong boundary is very much needed when it comes down to this. Because you are, kind of, what's the word for it? You've kind of outgrown that situation, is what I'm seeing here. Alrighty. But really good in terms of your work and career, by the way. So I think that's your focus. You're really gaining new skills. Again, I do kind of see some travel coming up in terms of your work because of your work here. Which is good. I think there's a lot of experiences coming your way when it comes down to it. Maybe there is just travel in general. It doesn't just have to be to do with work, but it does feel like it's helping you build some sort of skills. We have something important coming through, such as a new job or raise with the bag here. We do have younger man here, dealing with a relationship with younger man. Or that could be you. We have wealth, so yes, there is some wealth coming your way. And we have caterpillar, which is lovely. Again, look, very similar to that analogy we had with that butterfly. You are changing, you are adapting, you are growing, you are evolving, which is very, very good. This says things will not always be this way. A change is coming, so don't worry. Maybe it was that person coming back that you kind of didn't, fall into that temptation, and that was a good thing for you. Now we have younger man and younger woman here. Maybe you have children, not quite sure, but hey, that's there. Maybe they have children. Alrighty. My lovely Capricorns, I wish you all the best. Make sure you're protecting your energy, alright? Especially if you are intuitive. Make sure you are protecting your connection with yourself and with your higher self and with your spirit. Alright, but I wish you guys all the best. I will see you guys next time, hopefully.